Allez, on est reparti. On est reparti. Mort dans la famille, hein.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Yes. Let's go. Ma man. Ok, donc la cible c'est elle. Personne ne regarde les renseignements. Trouver le dossier. Ok, donc faut trouver le dossier. Très bien. Préparatif, ok. Obligé de construire. Corde de piano là. Oh yes. Here's the money. Money. Get back. Alors.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch.
Super.
So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh non, j'ai cru que j'allais faire de la moto. Je voulais faire de la moto, moi. Faut faire de la moto, non, faut pas faire la moto. Faut pas faire la moto. Ah oui, c'est un sacré château quand même là. Excuse me, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
I'm really sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to let you pass. Orders, you know. Asshole. You'll never come through here as long as...
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place...
Tin, 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 tin. Tin, 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 tin. Hey.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I speak to Madame Carlyle?
Évidemment, c'est une demoiselle qui est là toute seule, quoi. Non mais meuf. Un petit le creep.
If you follow me,
Are you guys planning to give the whole grounds an overhaul?
I think so. A funeral is a big event. A lot of important people.
Well, it looks very clean to me. Well, have I washed it the first time?
Can't really tell him that. Sure you can. You need to stand up for yourself.
The parents have the funeral and then she turns up alive. But then all has much to do before the funeral tomorrow.
Thank you.
All this security. I've never seen so guarded like this. And I dare say I don't know.
Oh, beautiful from off this window. That story would make me rich.
Oh, don't say that. Don't even think that.
Strange.
Oh putain, non, 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 non.
Excuse me. Stop.
Don't wander off, sir. You need to stop. Enough of this. Show me your hands and
Non, non,
stay
tire pas,
calm.
tire pas. Vous êtes... Hop. Hop. Briser le cou. Le déguiser. Voilà. Ah bah voilà. Ton petit gun là, j'ai besoin de tout. Hop. Du bluff Bartoli. Alors. Très bien. Très très bien. Connasse.
You need clearance to pass, and you don't have it, buddy. So, go away.
Oh, fais chier, putain, en tant que security, tu peux pas. Oh, on reste dehors, nous. Oh, putain, l'horreur. Oh, yes.
Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then? I did, sir. Sure about that? Maybe go make absolutely sure.
I'm certain. Already checked. Twice, sir.
Gotta keep that windscreen clean. I just thought of something. I think I lost a button for my cuff yesterday, probably in the grave.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy.
I need a cup of tea, like, right now.
What? That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners, and last one to be alive.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
I have yet to see a mystery I haven't solved. And I don't give a toss about my fame, if that's what you're worried about. My lips are sealed.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
You assume too much, Madame Carlyle. The crime scene, if such exists, is never where I
Do as you wish. However...
Oh putain. Bébé. J'ai pas trouvé de fringues là. Putain. Toilette. Il y a personne aux chiottes là. J'ai pas les clés. J'ai une clé anglaise, ça suffit? Non. Bordel. Alors comment je vais m'en sortir?
You are bold, not easily faced, self-controlled and always a step ahead. All qualities a murderer would benefit from.
I wouldn't know, I'm afraid. If that is all, sir, please do come and find me when you feel ready to inspect the crime scene.
Just one question.
Oh, I could listen all day. He pours emotion into that instrument.
You have a way with words, Stan.
Weird.
I don't like people who throw stuff, and then I have to check it out, and boom, I'm out. Nothing again.
Weird.
Yo. Salut.
I'm sure I saw something.
Je suis sûr d'avoir vu quelque chose. Ah merde, ah, je suis au pire endroit. Alors, hop. Y'a moyen là?
Oh shit. Hey, excuse me, can I help you?
Hey, I need some help here.
What's going on here? What happened?
There's this guy.
Patrick token back, Carlisle.
Please turn around, sir. Am I not making myself? Third and final warning. Go back now.
Oui, je m'en vais. Non, je m'en vais, c'est bon, je suis sorti là. Non, je suis gentil là. Ok. Ok, je recharge. Désolé. Oh merde. Merde. On est de nouveau à ce moment un peu cringe. Un peu bizarre. Et hop. Désolé. Hop et... Merde. Ça va pas passer si je...
Back to my usual boring existence.
Des os, hop. On s'en fout, hop les voilà. Désolé. Je reprends. Je dois prendre une photo ici.
that?
Oh! Oh, quelle aubaine! Oh, quelle aubaine!
That music makes my heart soar.
Wait a moment.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Ok. On va voir le butler. C'est de la merde.
Listen.
Il y a un truc bizarre, le détective n'a plus de cheveux.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Follow. I follow you, maybe.
I feel
On va sauvegarder vite fait quand même. Hop.
obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning.
Okay.
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Okay.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Luffy. Ok. Ok. Voyons voir ce qu'il y a dans cette carafe. Bouteille de whisky accompagnée d'un verre. Ok. Alors... Oh mais il y a du monde là.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Ok.
Zachary's suicide note.
De suicide. Je suis hanté par des choses abominables du passé, leurs conséquences dévorantes. Alexa était le râteau qui m'a Maintenu au flot, je ne peux pas continuer sans elle. Adieu, Zachary.
Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
D'accord. Ouais, je discute avec les mœurs. C'est pour... Non, c'est suspect. Ok. Je peux sortir voir un peu. Il n'y a rien par là.
Sir.
Oups. Monsieur, vous êtes tombé. Faut pas tomber comme ça. Putain, faites attention, vous mettez les pieds. C'est pas croyable. Désolé, hein. Mais par contre, moi je dois trouver des trucs. Un chapeau. Un chapeau. Alors, Bam!
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Ouais, je connais. Ouais, là, ça me pas un petit peu. J'aime bien les miels. Le petit détective là. Je sais pas s'il y a un jeu de détective ou des trucs un peu similaires en vrai, parce que en fait c'est un peu sympa. Bon là du coup je tue des gens en plus, mais c'est un peu là c'est un peu c'est du bonus quoi. Mais en dehors de Phoenix, même pas professeur Layton ou Phoenix Wright, c'est pas pareil quoi. Ah non, reviens.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. I don't know. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Ok.
This is very useful information, 47.
C'est un suspect, ok. Alors, on va devoir récupérer des preuves dans cette affaire. Dans l'affaire, ok, fils, petite fille, épouse et belle-fille de la madame, ok. Ça c'est le fils, ouais, c'est un petit con ça, mais il a rien fait. Il a pas d'alibi le vieux, ok. Alors.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying.
Interroger les suspects, fouiller les lieux d'intérêt. Les lieux d'intérêt, c'est quoi en fait là? Pas moyen d'avoir des lieux d'intérêt? Corne de licorne, non. Ok.
About me.
Attends, j'ai des points d'intérêt là. Renseignements. Chambre de... Ça c'est fait. Je vais chercher dans les endroits d'abord. Chercher des indices et ensuite j'irai interroger les gens. Ça me paraît judicieux plutôt que d'arriver en mode hey, salut, tu faisais quoi? Genre quand l'autre il est mort. Tu l'as tué ou pas, hein? Dis. Alors, vous penchez pas comme ça, c'est dangereux monsieur. Je vais vous pousser, vous allez tomber, pardon. Alors.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
J'aimerais bien rentrer. Ok. Salut. Ok, y a rien là-dedans, ok. Super, super. Alors, moi j'aimerais bien passer de l'autre côté là. Alors, en vrai je peux... Et donc il y a Rebecca qui fait ici. Rebecca c'est... la jeune fille, la petite... Attends, la plus jeune fille, d'accord, de la vie. Là vient. Ok, donc on va essayer d'aller à l'étage, car bon... C'est un peu gigantesque ici, et on va faire ce qu'on peut. D'accord. D'accord, désolé. On va tuer la meuf d'ailleurs là. Et là aussi.
Looking good today, sir.
Être là.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan Yates and Qu'on. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the
Et qui lui? Mais t'es qui mec?
HTC.
Et qui? C'est pas l'un des mecs donc ça peut. Ah merde, ça c'est bien.
You're not fearful she'll be in trouble if she knows.
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful.
Alors. Ok, donc.
I'd much rather hear your stories.
I should
So
let you get back to...
yeah, same.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
On sait. Je vais pas passer par là. Fuck. Ok, bon bah on va remonter alors. Oups. Comment? Non.
Did you talk to Mother?
I haven't had the pleasure.
She just clams up when I try to get an explanation.
J'ai zéro clé en fait.
I mean, believing our mother dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the weekend.
Il faut juste que j'aille parler aux gens quoi. Ok. Bon monsieur. Y'a rien par là, y'a rien par là. En fait je dois juste parler aux gens quoi. Bon on va aller parler aux gens hein, si c'est comme ça. Hein. Des gens qui vivent au rez-de-chaussée. Alors, on va sauvegarder dans un premier temps. Hop. Au cas où on ferait de la merde.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around half 8 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show.
Okay.
Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Ok, donc lui, il était peut-être au pub parce que l'autre cassait les couilles. Ok. Ok. Qu'est-ce que t'as, toi?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday?
Elle a l'air con comme ses
Surely
pieds.
I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Ah ouais?
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Oh, t'as quitté? Oh, t'as quitté? Ouais. Ok.
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes.
Hop. Ok. Désolé, je reviens. Hop. Et bim.
Except perhaps
Hop, voilà. Est-ce que...
to get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Alors, elle prétend... donc, elle m'a dit qu'il était toujours bizarre. De passer du temps avec Zachary à cause de sa fascination pour les plantes. De plus, selon elle, Madame serait en partie responsable de son supposé suicide parce qu'elle l'a laissé vivre en ermite. Emma précise qu'elle n'a rien vu d'inhabituel si ce n'est que Zachary avait l'air déprimé après la prétendue mort de sa sœur Alex. Alex. Ok. Okay.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort overstaying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for change to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Ok. Ok, c'est pas trop mal pour l'instant. On va sauvegarder là. Hop. Voilà. Rebecca. Rebecca, on y trouve de nombreux transferts non autorisés sur les... Ok. Je lis pour payant. Je t'ai déjà parlé. Il y en a à te dire. Ah, c'est où? Mon intérêt. Allez.
Show up like nothing's the least
Pardon?
strange. I'm telling you, she's not supposed to be in charge anymore.
I could listen all day. He pours emotion into that instrument.
You have a way with words.
Edouard Carrin, pour l'oraison funèbre qu'il dirige à propos de sa mère et qu'il est censé lire à l'enterrement, l'écriture ne correspond pas à celle de du site Zachary. En 2 secondes, je me comprends. Ah mais merde. Après.
Hi.
Y'a pas de son qui sort là. Mec, y'a pas de son qui sort de ton piano là.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We all were. But he seemed more engaged than usual.
Okay.
You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Alors. Ce que je voulais, c'est ça. J'arrive 2 secondes. Bug en plus. Ah. Je vais faire un truc vite fait, j'arrive. Désolé, désolé, désolé. Désolé là. Hop. Hop là. Voilà. Alors, puisqu'il y a Edward raconte qu'il séjourne à l'auberge du coin et qu'il s'est trouvé avec Grégory pour boire quelques verres à l'heure de la mort de Zachary. Ok, il ignore si Zachary aurait pu se donner la mort et suggère d'aller demander à Rebecca. Les 2 autres auraient apparemment discuté un bon moment. Rebecca, du coup, je lui ai parlé, je crois. Rebecca dit que Patrick a disparu et qu'elle pensait qu'Edward et Grégory ont rejoint le pub de la région après avoir un peu quelques verres. Ouais, ça c'est... Et Emma agissait étrangement, mais Rebecca ignore ce qu'elle a fait de sa soirée. Rebecca, elle affirme qu'elle était en conférence téléphonique sur son ordinateur dans sa chambre à l'heure de la mort de Zachary. Ça c'est bizarre. Ok. Was kinda weird. Eh bien, hop, on va aller là-bas. Ok, on va aller par là.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and to be 2 of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Il est bizarre, hein. Plus on en avance, plus il est chelou lui, mais ça me paraît trop simple en fait d'accuser le majordome quoi. Alors... Comment je peux rentrer dans des... Vas-y, en fait j'ai encore besoin de mon appareil photo. Ok. Non, c'était juste pour le défoncer. Ah non. Ok.
Right, let's get started. I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
Ok. Oh merde. Oh merde.
Am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
Oh, thank God you're breathing. I'm going to get some help, okay? Don't move. Hey, I need help, please.
Okay. Hey, come on. Snap out of it.
Do you have info on the person? I don't. No, I didn't finish.
That American lawyer in the small office. Check his travel documents.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
I doubt you'll need it.
Could you be more cryptic?
I am working very hard to figure everything out. I need you to back off and trust that I'm in control. I have contingency plans and will make sure that you get information, useful, factual information when I have it. But for now, I need time to focus.
Business as usual then. You are cold, mother.
Bon, faut que je trouve un moyen là de rentrer dans des pièces.
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15.
Oh putain, il trouve tous les corps là. On va arrêter. Putain, mais.
Anyone, help me!
Étage.
Hey, you! It's trouble! I believe there's been an accident.
Please step aside. Do my job. I'll handle this. Come in, command! There's been a terrible accident. Yes, command. Confirmed.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Ron, did Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account?
Oh putain.
What a day.
Ok, donc ils sont débarrassés de certains corps. Ok. Là, j'ai tout trouvé. Je tourne en rond, je tourne en rond, je dois trouver des trucs. Je tourne en rond, je tourne en rond. J'aimerais descendre. J'aimerais descendre. Dans l'idéal, j'aimerais juste descendre. T'es pas touché? T'es sérieux? T'es pris pour un footballeur ou quoi? J'aimerais trouver le responsable de tout ça déjà.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Strange days. I suppose. We'll never get an explanation.
It's not our place to question
Rosie,
Madame
tell
Carlyle.
me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Can't help but wonder.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When
You're
he looks
giving
at
me
you,
a
it
bit of
makes you feel like the
anxiety,
center
sir.
of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Okay.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside.
Okay.
Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge
m'intéresse
Manor.
pas ce genre de truc. Ok. Alors, il y a un alibi qui a été renseigné, qui a été... Alors, alibi confirmé, alibi confirmé, alibi confirmé. Ça nous laisse...
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time.
Quelques personnes.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow? It's the last thing I need.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
Seul.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
Tell me.
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell Emma, and do you know what she said? She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Look at Rosie. She has no respect. Praying for the girl.
Ok.
I can feel the hair on my...
Attends. Vraiment là. J'ai là. Vous travaillez jamais vous en fait. Voilà. Au-dessus, c'est ça. Et ça aussi. Ça doit être au-dessus. Je suis bait. Il est bait le mec. Complètement bait.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Il est où ton mari? Non mais je cherche ton mari en fait.
Token, the man of Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes.
Did you find out?
She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Rebecca, Carré et Monsieur Fernand, le majordome, ont tous les deux reçu un jeton de Layton en combinant les jetons pour accéder au coffre particulier de la banque. Ceci comprenant une copie du dossier sur Arthur Edward. Ok. Yo, t'es ma cible. Bientôt t'es morte. Je monte pour aller au même endroit. J'ai besoin de le faire. Hop.
I bet he's stringing all the girls along like that anyway.
Évidemment. Regarde, c'est pas ça, c'est la carte qu'il me faut. C'est F1. Carte. Et ici. Au fond à gauche. Et c'est encore une zone qui est fermée. Putain de merde. Donnez-moi ces fucking clay. Et où faut que je fasse quoi là? Oh, ça me rend dingue. Ah, c'est bien en bas en fait, il faut que j'aille. Ah.
This area is restricted. Stop! That's enough. Show me your hand. Safety's off, buddy. Stay calm. Hands over your head. Target is engaging in hand-to-hand.
Oh, fait chier, putain. Confirmé. Aïe aïe aïe, c'est dur, c'est dur. Moi je te le dis, mon gars, c'est dur là. Je suis oh, je suis perdu là. Oh, je sais plus quoi faire. Oh non. Ah là j'en suis où? La carte, intrigue. Non. J'ai pas une meilleure sauvegarde là par contre? j'ai une meilleure sauvegarde là. Ouais. On va se faire chier quand même, ça serait cool. Elle est meilleure. Non, je voulais pas que tu me demandes. Commander un McDo. Commander un McDo alors qu'on en a un côté.
This
Oui.
affects me too, you
Un
know.
McDo, oui. C'est sérieux ça? Oui. Et c'est de la merde, mec. Je sais, mais j'avais envie. Je sais. Un petit peu. Oui, vas-y. Juge-moi! Il me juge. Bah ouais, désolé. J'avais envie et puis je savais pas ce que tu mangeais donc.
Excuse me. I think you've dropped something. Phil, did you find out if the vote was notarized? What? Excuse me, sir. I think that's yours.
Rebecca, moi j'en demande tous les deux reçu un jeton. Okay.
But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Elle, si je vais m'occuper d'elle, je vais la mettre dans... Je vais la mettre dans un truc. Oh putain, il y a son mari juste en face. Là. Pas de clé ici là? Okay. Je peux rien faire avec elle, ok, super. Quel enfer. Non. Si en fait je peux faire quelque chose avec elle. On met cette porte déjà. Non, reviens toi. Déplacer. Ok, vite, 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 vite. Vite, on va la cacher là-dedans. Ah. Parfait. Tu vas pas repasser ton coup de fil là. Il repasse son coup de fil.
Oh, hi,
Il
Martin.
repasse son coup de fil, cette
I need you
connasse.
to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates and Co. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease. The New York.
Je vais sauvegarder parce que ça me paraît chaud de faire ça comme ça.
I know they can't do that. That's why I need the contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number?
Allez viens, 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 je vais te...
Thanks.
Oh merde. t'avoir. À ton retour, tu vas revenir. Je te le dis, tu vas revenir. Avec ton cul là. Come on, girl. Come on.
Oh, you're such a...
Ah, oups. Oups. Oupsie.
I know they can't do that. That's why I need a
Alors.
contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number? Send it to me. Thanks.
Passe là, dès qu'elle passe la porte. Hein.
Stop suffocating that Patrick! Take him down, boys! What are you waiting for? Fire at will! We got contact!
C'est bon, il y a le jeton. Il y a le jeton sur elle. Au moins, ça, c'est vérifié. Elle a un jeton sur elle. Je répète, elle a un jeton sur elle.
I know they can't do that. That's why I need a contract. In Sydney?
Tiens.
Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number?
Chier, toi.
Send it to me. Thanks.
Casse les couilles, la vieille. J'ai trop pris au jeu du détective. Faut pas oublier que je suis un tueur. Voilà.
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked.
J'ai la clé. Parfait.
I bet
On va sauvegarder ici.
that's where Madame Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Ok.
How are you today, sir?
Ça va. Merci de demander. Alors j'ai les informations que j'ai besoin. Dont j'ai besoin même. L'illettré. Elle est située au premier étage du manoir à côté. Ok. Le carnet de Rebecca trouvé dans la chambre prévoit le silence des notes concernant les diverses activités appartenant au gars. La nature ne correspond pas à celle de la créature de suicide. Ok. Donc, attends. Ah voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'elle faisait?
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
C'est-à-dire que ce n'est plus une suspecte. Non. Il faut que je trouve. Alors. Descendons. Descendons. On avance. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on fait quand on avance? On sauvegarde. Hop, superbe. Donc tourner en rond comme un con et d'essayer de tuer personne. Je vais tuer personne, mais faut faire des choses. Alors attends, le deuxième jeton il est où? C'est de la merde. C'est ça que je veux, renseignement, intrigue. Merde. Just a little bit funny. I hope you don't mind.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
Ok. Je vais pas me déguiser en photographe tout de suite en fait. Alors... déjà je vais remettre l'intrigue d'à côté.
I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in
second Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel... Sure, Emma would throw him out first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all his rare plants now.
I know, Oliver, I know.
Venimeuse. Ah oui, bah d'accord, quand même. Meuf, avait un mal de crâne.
Stand up, please. Hey, maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
Alors moi je vais faire les choses bien dans cette mission là, je l'aime bien. J'aime bien cette mission. J'arrive 2 secondes. Hop, 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 hop. Ah oui, c'est par là. C'est par là. C'est par là, c'est par là.
Hello, sir.
Je comprends pas. Et tout ça. Je sais pas si j'ai le droit de... J'ai au pied de biche quoi.
Excuse me.
Pardon, je vais te maîtriser parce que tu me gênes. Tu me gênes, madame, vous me gênez. Madame, je vais vous emmener. Oh, d'accord, c'est bon, désolé. Je suis allé un peu fort, un peu trop rapidement. Il doit débarrasser lui aussi. Non, ça, je me suis trompé, oulala. C'est ici que je veux. Oula, c'est bien trop loin ça. Ok.
Hello, sir.
Bonjour. Hop. Je vais vous déplacer. Jolie armoire. Elle est jolie. Eh ben, oui, chef. Hop. Ma chère servante, je vais me débarrasser de vous. Hop. Vraiment un entremetteur de folie. Y'a plus personne dans ce manoir. Ah, voilà. Attends, mais j'ai récupéré la clé quand même. La clé que j'ai récupérée. J'ai un pied de biche. Et bah tant pis, j'ai récupéré qu'un pied de biche. Hop, je pensais que j'avais récupéré la clé, mais on s'en fout. Pied de biche. Une petite loup-boudin. Loup-boudin. Sur des empreintes trouvées dans les... Ok. Well then, Emma. Il y avait quelque chose à cacher. Suspect. Ouais, toi t'as une bonne tête de connasse, en plus je suis sûr c'est toi. Non, alors j'ai plus rien à... Hop.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
C'est dingue ça.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
What the fuck? Une lettre rédigée par la mère d'Emma trouvée dans la chambre de la séjournée. On dit que le père d'Emma était le défunt Montgomery Carré et que le grand frère d'Alexis et Zachary. Apparemment, les deux meurtriers ignoraient que la mère d'Emma était enceinte à ce moment-là. Mais attends, mais par contre... renseignement... Suspect... Bah meuf... Désolé mais... T'es chelou hein. Ok. Là y'a rien. Et y'a rien. Y'a un coup de papier. Allez voir par là. Y'a something. Non, que dalle. Que dalle, ok. De toute façon, je l'ai saigné. Alors, faut aller par où? Faut aller par où? Faut aller par... Je vais pas me mettre dans un placard, ok. Alors, on en est où? On en est où? Alors, ici. On va trouver ça. Je descends dessus. Et en arrière. Bien. On est en rond. Montgomery, hein, le grand frère défunt, accroché dans le salon. Ok. D'accord, donc il ne peut pas aller plus haut. C'est dehors ou c'est intérieur? Ça ressemble à dehors quand même. Ça ressemble à dehors. Ah, des traces de pas. Ah, elle est en train de trouver, hein, elles correspondent à celles trouvées dans la chambre d'Eda et Grégory. Mais c'est dingue ça. J'ai oublié d'aller prendre un truc sur elle là, l'autre connasse. Photographe, c'est un pour plus tard, t'inquiète pas, je vais t'utiliser pour tuer la vieille. T'en fais pas pour ça. T'en fais pas pour ça, mon petit, ça va se passer. C'est de l'eau, on s'en fout.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginum blossom. They were his favorites.
Come on. I understand why.
Ok, donc là y a rien. J'abêché, je m'en fous complètement.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Can you please sit down again?
Yes.
If I could just think of something interesting.
Non, mais moi j'aime bien, c'était rigolo là, genre j'ai éclairci le problème. Par contre, j'ai un truc là, juste avant d'aller faire ça. Adieument, voilà. Le temps de Rebecca et... Rebecca, regarde sur elle, et l'enfant en deuxième, si lumière. C'est sur qui? C'est sur lui, hein? Je crois que c'est sur le vieux. 2 secondes. 2 secondes. 2 secondes, 2 secondes, 2 secondes. Je vais aller plus tard là. On en parlait là, les deux connards dehors. Rien à dire là? Putain. Cauchemar les mecs. Je crois que c'est le majordome qui il l'avait dit tout à l'heure. Monsieur le majordome, attendez-moi.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Like hugs and encouragement. I'll tell you.
Trop simple, majordome, c'est trop simple. Par contre, je vais... I have to get rid of you. Non mais monte les escaliers plus vite là, regarde. Hop, comme ça. Bim, 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 bim. Comme ça là. Comme ça. Tac, 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 tac. Tac, 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 tac. Allez. allez, allez, allez. Mais elle est là. Ah mais oui, je sais ce que je vais faire, tiens. J'ai déjà une tenue de garde comme ça là.
Good, man. Looking good.
Ouais, merci, je sais.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body.
Tiens, c'est de l'autre côté que je dois aller. Désolé. Allez, on va s'asseoir. Et on va élucider le problème.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gallery to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not
Vous la
disappointed.
trouverez
I
sûrement
promised you I would reward you
au
generously
bord
if you solved
du
the
lac,
case.
juste comme ça.
So, what
Je
do you
pense.
suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Mm-hmm.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Sir.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Please stay back.
D'accord. D'accord. Je m'en vais. Je vais m'en occuper autrement, promis. Promis, je m'en occupe autrement.
Not that I know of, no.
Alors. Intrigue. Sa dernière demeure. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux. Oh putain, j'ai eu peur. Oui, bah non, je vais pas...
What is it, Burnsby?
Mr. Edward is not coping too well with the situation, I'm afraid.
He is a useless whip. If it's not one thing, it's another.
If I may say so, these are challenging circumstances.
Okay.
For everyone. It seems to be his role in the stage funeral event tomorrow that weighs on him.
Christ. If he'd just grow a pair.
I believe he is calling his ex-wife again. It could end with legal consequences. The harassment charges from last time led to them.
2 secondes. Ouais, ils ont fait de temps.
Should I talk to him?
Ok.
Maybe it's better if I have a word with him, if I may, madam.
Yes, you might be right. Thank you, Fernsby. You faced great obstacles too, I know. It is my duty to make that happen.
Looking good, looking good.
Merci. Encore et toujours. Looking good, looking good. Hop. On va m'occuper de toi là, je... Je vais te déplacer,
Good
t'inquiète.
job, 47. You now have both tokens needed for us to get the file on Arthur Edwards from the London vault. Time to take care of Alexa Carlyle.
Alors. J'ai envie de voir ce qu'il y a dans sa chambre quand même, je suis assez curieux. Donc je vais aller voir ce qu'il y a dans sa chambre. Et ça se trouve on s'est fait jambon du début à la fin. Jardin me compte divers préparatifs pour les funérailles, l'écriture ne correspond pas, c'est ok. Bon, du coup, renseignement, suspect. Hop. Oh, c'est un... Merde, c'est un miroir quoi. Allez.
Zachary's diary. This is big.
lettre de suicide découvert. Waouh, tu m'as fait peur. Nice. Et mon chat, ça fait un système d'irrigation automatique. Sa main, il a dit, je suis hanté par les choix abominables, les conséquences. Alexa a été le radeau qui m'a. Continue son adieu. L'écriture ne correspond pas à ce temps.
He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Painkillers.
And 47,
Lethal if you use
the
enough.
handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did.
Ouais, mais bon. Au final, bon bah c'était les deux. C'était les deux au final. Bah, l'autre c'était trop gros. Très bien. Et donc les deux. C'était donc les deux qui ont assassiné. Alors la dernière demeure, mais je m'en bats les steaks. Hop. Trouver ce petit photographe, en occuper et voir ce qu'on peut faire. Ah, bouge pas.
Please get out of my face.
Ouais, je m'en vais, de le jeter lui. Ah, je ressemble à un hipster. On dirait moi. Ah non, j'ai pas de col long comme ça de merde. Oui, un fusible. Oh, ce truc là. Hop. Oh, ce vieux pantalon tout naze là. Ah, non. Alimenter les flashs de l'appareil photo, très bien. Faisons ça.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
Ok, elle est horrible cette photo, mais bon.
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Il n'y aura pas tout le monde, hein, je vous le dis tout de suite. Il y aura
Excellent,
pas
47.
tout le monde.
Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Alors... Ouais. Dépêchez là. Allez hop papa, j'ai pas que ça à faire moi.
Right ahead, please.
Hop là. Yes, un de moins. Bon. Il y aura jamais tout le monde en fait.
Down by the fountain.
Hop 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 Edward. Allez hop. Mother has arrived. Mother. Ah.
Wish she'd hurry up. This place is sucking the life out of me.
It won't hurt you to relax.
It's just in front of the fountain.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Ah oui, oh, j'espère que ça sera comme ça. Oh, j'espère que je vais pas spoiler au cas où, mais
Is showing up really too much to ask? I'm not waiting much longer.
Ils sont morts. Ils viendront jamais. Ils viendront pas.
Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Ah, soyez repérés. Hop, c'est bon.
Could we have one more? We're having such a jolly good time, aren't we?
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day there. I want to stress that I expect absolute discretion about everything you've witnessed today.
No one will ever know I was here.
Good.
C'était de la merde. J'ai perdu mon temps là en fait. J'ai full perdu mon temps. Mais c'est une blague. Mais non mais vraiment, j'ai envie de sortir mon gun et de la buter en fait. Bim. Bim bim. Je peux pas la tuer de façon fun, genre la noyer dans l'eau ou un truc comme ça, tu vois.
You're not supposed to be here.
Et bah tu sais quoi? Quoi non plus.
Mission complete. Well done,
Switch.
47.
I'm done. Oh là là, mais ouais, mais vas-y aussi. Dégoûté, chargé. Vas-y, on va faire ça comme ça.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Je le ferai rapidement parce que là ça me saoule, je suis saoulé et j'ai envie d'aller manger un petit peu. Hop.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Okay, perhaps I should leave now. Whoa.
Okay. Okay, everything's good.
Allez, tout va bien. L'autre. Elle est vraiment morte. Tout va bien. Dans le meilleur des mondes, elle est morte. Morte. Ouais, désolé. J'avais pas le moyen de la tuer proprement, quoi. Ça va être trop chiant sinon. Je peux pas...
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive, and she didn't even see it herself.
Hop, 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 plus vite. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. La VOD doit durer 1000 ans. Oh la vache, elle fait presque 2 heures la connasse. Hop, mais t'as bien qui était pas en fini.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
Yes. J'ai tout ce qu'il faut, ne vous inquiétez pas. Ah putain. Easy. Trop simple, cette mission a été terminée en mode hors ligne. Bah écoute, super. Ah, relis. Non. Vers le suivant. Voilà, pardon. Oh, habitué.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Je suis Vladimir Poutine. Il a l'usine.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
Oh mais quel con. Aïe 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 aïe, pas
You
comme
think
ça.
you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
C'est bien vrai.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight.
Yes.
We're all that's left now.
Yes. Allez, on va couper la VOD ici. Hop là.